Hello you guys, Assalamu alaikum. This is Shafaq, speech and language therapist, live from London. I'm outside right now, hence I'm wearing a mask. Just waiting for some of you guys to join me. It's a really nice day. Bahut dhoop hai. I just wanted to touch base with you guys. How are you all doing? Can you hear me? Can you make out what I'm saying? So much has happened these past few days, right? And I wanted to touch base with you guys. Lots of people are passing by. I have my mask on. Just a second. Yeah. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. So how are you guys doing? Alhamdulillah, I'm doing fine, thank you. I am it's Sunday afternoon. And I just got back from a walk, got some exercise, which is really important. Really nice day. Tell me where you guys are. How are you all doing? How are things going? So much has happened last few days, maybe because of George Floyd's death, and rest in peace. And because Black Lives Matter, the masses have come out and protested. And what did you guys do? Did you join a protest anywhere? Did you educate your kids, inform your kids about what the movement is all about? Did you spend time understanding what's going on? It's an issue internationally affecting every single one of us. It's not just about I'll show you where I am, because I'm always looking out and about, and you guys are wondering kya ho raha hai, where is she standing? So yeah, I'm just on my street, okay? And I just wanted to connect with you guys now. Yeah, so what did you guys do about Black Lives Matter? Okay? The movement is really significant, it's really important. Most institutions all over the world, especially in the UK, have released statements in support of inclusion, against racism, and I think it's really important that we all bring it to light, especially in our cultures, in our communities. How has racism affected you? How have institutes' inclusion policies affected you? It's a really serious topic, you guys, and it's really worth considering and having a deep think about how everything has affected you. Where you work, they have an inclusion policy, they have a diversity policy. If not, why not? How diverse is your workplace? How diverse is the place where you are studying? How diverse is the community that you hang out in? The local residents, where are they all from? We need to be aware of this, because it's really important. It's for humanity's sake, because every single person is very important. Every person's identity is very important. Okay? In speech and language therapy, in my field, there's been lots of conversation, lots of dialogue, lots of talk about this, and I feel it's really important, because as I've progressed through my profession, what's happened is that we've realized that bahut kam diversity hai. I don't know where you are, which part of the world you're in, but if you look around you and assess the different professionals, like we have lots of doctors in the NHS, right? But a diverse speech and language therapy community is lacking. So there's lots of dialogue going on over here, lots of talk about it, and it's important to speak out about these things. Justice is not done in a community if you remain silent. Okay? It's justice denied if you remain silent. Lots of us don't have the confidence to speak up against it. That's understandable. It's no one's fault. Yeah. But the thing is that even if you're the only one and you see an injustice taking place someplace, please speak up. Please speak up. Don't remain silent, and don't remain don't think mere bolne se kya hoga, what's going to happen if I say anything. A lot can happen. I've learned that a lot can happen, and often people are just quiet because they don't know if anyone's listening, or if what they say is going to make a difference. And I just want to say to you guys, yes, it will make a difference. If you see injustice anywhere, if you see if you see lack of humanity anywhere, if you see that people are talking down to to members of other communities, please stop it. Please speak up and stop it. It's your responsibility to do that. And it can be daunting, it can be scary to raise your voice, but I think as members of our community, we need to be strong enough to do that. It could be members in your family, it could be members in your office, in your workplace, it could be members in your social circle. They may be, they may think it's really funny to talk down to people, about members of the community, and it's not, you guys. It's really not. And I think we're wise enough, we're matured enough, we're exposed enough to be able to address these issues when it comes in front, when it appears in front of us. So inclusion is really, really, really important. Lots of people are talking about it now. It's a really important topic. I'm really happy to see lots of my Facebook followers and friends have posted about Black Lives Matter, right? And when in our community, when we think it's a black person, and the only way we can show that we are not racist is when we talk about marriage. Please, guys, just because your family does not support you marrying a black person does not mean they're racist. If they are racist, they should stop that. If you meet a person who is really, really nice and matches your wavelength and they're black, it does not matter. You can marry them. In Islam, there is no differentiation, right? There's no differentiation whatsoever. Usually ये होता है हमारे culture में, that parents are usually worried that compatibility नहीं होगा in thinking, in family backgrounds, in cultural backgrounds, in the languages you speak. There will be a language barrier, cultural barrier. Try and understand that rather than just saying that, oh, Desi community, we're so racist. We're not. We have to stand up, speak up against racism, against looking down on members of the other community. We have to stop doing that, right? So we're not going to be racist. We're not going to look down on other members of the community, right? Black folk are as equal as we are in Islam, right? In humanity, we're all equal in Islam. Look back at what our roots say about us, right? Any differences, any changes are because of our culture, right? But there's a big but. Just because we're not racist, right, it doesn't mean you can throw that at your family and say that if you're against people marrying black people, you're racist. It's not a marriage is a very different ball game. It's a very different topic, right? And don't interweave that with the fact that in Islam we are all equal. If you want to do an intermarriage, by all means go ahead, right? And I hope that our elder community can learn to understand that it's okay if people marry outside of your culture, outside of your community, if the person is suitable, if the person is the right person for you, right? It's totally okay. But I've been thinking because I really wanted to address this issue with you guys. And it's a perfect day for that, as you can see. I've been approached by lots of people who want to talk about diversity, who want to talk about inclusion, and I'm really happy to do that. I'm happy to talk about it. So look out and watch this space, because I will. I'm not scared to speak about it. I want to speak about it in the right manner, and I want people to be receptive and understand that when we talk about Black Lives Matter, it's not all just talk. Act upon your words, right? We want to include our friends in our movement, in our progress in society and community. Okay? Some of our black friends are amazing, and they have proved themselves to everybody, to the world. They proved themselves. You have professionals who are lawyers, who are doctors. My GP is a black doctor, was most amazing. He's one of my really, really good friends. So you guys do not put up barriers that dosti nahi karna hai, inse janna nahi hai, milna nahi hai. Do not put up barriers. Encourage your children to make friends with multicultural background friends. ठीक है, with kids from different backgrounds. Encourage your children. Do not limit their दोस्ती कि उससे दोस्ती नहीं करना है, उससे बात नहीं करना है कि वो बच्चा यहाँ का है, वो बच्चा वहाँ का है, उसके parents कहाँ के. It's not right, and it's not acceptable. It's really not acceptable. So encourage your children to make friends. Make friends with your neighbors. If they're from a different community, make friends with them. ठीक है? And it's really, really important. So please have this conversation with your family members. Please have this conversation with your kids. Please have conversations with people at your workplace. You know, if you see injustice being done somewhere, please put a stop to it. It's not acceptable, guys. So Black Lives Matter is a huge movement. Other ethnic minority people who have been marginalized, who have been sidelined because of the color of their skin, is not acceptable. We are trying to make a difference. Everyone's trying to make a difference. I would really suggest you guys think deep about this matter, because it affects everybody. It affects everybody, and it's time that you guys stood up against it, made a difference.
This is not about an
Carry off.
who behaved poorly and made
I was just a bit quiet and passed that by, so they might hear me a bit funny talking into my phone. But yeah, I think everyone these days is doing live streams, and they're talking to people who follow them, to their friends, to their family members. Yeah, so I don't want to mix my words, and I don't want to mix topics. So this is really important to me. I may speak again about it. Let me know your thoughts, people, and let me know what you're thinking, and let me know how you have progressed and pursued this matter. Okay? Look after yourselves, please. Look after yourselves. Think about what I've said. Tell me what you've done. Tell me how things are around where you are. Did you attend any protests? Did you attend the protest in London? It was very dangerous attending protests in London, but I'm really proud of the masses who did, because of this pandemic, because of the COVID virus is spreading. It's spreading everywhere. Hello you guys, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it when you guys listen. I really appreciate it when you guys join in a live stream and you tell me that you're there and you're listening. So thank you so much. I will inshallah connect with you guys again. This was a good day to connect with you all, so inshallah, alhamdulillah, I did. It was nice seeing you guys join me. Take care of yourselves, and we'll speak more later. All right, Allah Hafiz, bye.